Just gonna take care of this Pilgrim's Crux. And we're just gonna do a little bit of exploring. There's only one entrance we can go to, so that's the thing. Got a Path of Brimstone. Ice Skeletons. I'm gonna take care of you now.
Keep the enemy on its toes.
In fact, I'm gonna use you guys as a way of healing myself up because of that stupid encounter. Man, I wish I had one of those hoods on. That might have actually helped. Like I had mentioned in a previous episode, the Preda Hood and the Ghost Hood are good for certain defenses. I just gotta think of it, I didn't even mention the Preda Hood. Well, in case you guys don't know, Preda Hood, basically Ghostly Hood, but for resisting magic defenses. I.e. good against guys like, say, Gaunts, or maybe some kind of flame monster. I honestly don't know in this game. I don't use it that much. If I do, you'll find out when. Not gonna die to that again. Alright. He's close. He's close. Okay, he's dead. And now I can heal from this. Just gonna take the time here. Come on, Bloodsword. Still healed. Now I'm ticked. Yes, do what you will. I am not afraid of you. That's it. Come on, girl. Alright, Bloodsword. I think we're good for now. You keep staggering him if I can. Hey, slash!
You surprised?
Flame strike!
Time for action.
Arrow! Perfect! Alright. Just perfect.
Time to repent.
Heavy slash! And come on to me, Skelly! Jack Skellington!
Time for action.
Done. That takes care of that. Curse slows Deathman's Teeth. I got ourselves some more ATB, or EP, my bad. Let's see, just gonna keep going downward. Who spawned? Goblets. You trickers. Perfect strike. Aha! Missed! Let's go! Come on then! Fling away!
You think you can be forgiven?
And the poison. The poison is real. Oh, the perfect strike.
Better get ready for the next fight.
There is the next one. Alright, go down this pathway. Doors over there, closed. However, there's a pathway here that we can access. You'll be taking that way, and there's going to be a triggered door that we can access. Once we actually, you know, get to it. But for now... Alright, go. Flame. Huzzah! And I think we got ourselves a new ability from that. Nope. Never mind, I'm being delusional. Alright, here we are. A triggered door right here. Da-da-da-da! And then that becomes accessible to us. I'm not gonna go through that door, however. No, instead, I'm gonna take a detour up this ladder right here. As this is gonna be much more important. If I can climb up, please, that'd be great. There you go. Alright, two entrances, sort of. One's barred off. But come over here. We have this thing. A golden scarab. Good for one of those side quests. And there's a Gurngach here,
A worthy opponent.
which is blocking the way to another item. A helpful item at that. Come on, Gurngach. 1, 2, 3. Gales! Scale, 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 scale. Ah! And of course that's gonna happen. Well, plan B. Gale Strike. Oh, the stagger. Heavy Slash. Heavy Slash.
Let's switch it up.
1, 2, 3. Flame.
Keep the enemy on its toes.
Flame Wave. Come on, we can get this. We can get this. Ah, come on.
You think you can be...
You son of a gun. I'm still not delegated to those. Why did I do that? Ah! Come on! I'm so close! Come on! Get staggered already! 1, 2, perfect! What's I miss? Perish! Perish the thought, fool! You give me that mega guard. That's how I do it. Now, what he was guarding, another entrance, sort of. But this has a swift ornament. As for what it does, let's find out. Together. Let's see. Accessories. Swift ornament. Increases the number of combination hits before a combo finale, but decreases their ability. Or capability. In other words, we got more strike attacks. However, you cannot stagger as bad. That's good.
You have
A little
to stay
disappointing.
out of trouble until you recuperate.
Relax, Hope. I got this. By the way, side quest right here. The main focus of all this.
Unusual aura about you. I sense that you have overcome great trials in your life. Terrible trials.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I'm sorry. My intentions are pure. It's just that I see you must be a formidable warrior, and I am in need of one such.
Really?
Tell me about it.
My name is Nolan. I have spent the last few centuries trying to prove a certain theory. There is said to be a beast with frightful power beyond anything before seen, and I have discovered the secret behind it. I am quite certain now. Its existence is linked to the ending of this world. Fascinating, don't you think?
And you want me to fight it, is that it?
Indeed. You are as intelligent as I thought. This is my theory. When the balance is tipped, and this world is finally swallowed by the chaos, that is when the beast will attain its true physical form, inspiring fear and despair in all who see it.
A monster that only appears when the world ends.
Indeed. In the past few days, I've seen a dramatic change in the data. According to my calculations, which are based on my hypothesis, the monster may have already manifested.
You have
Lies.
proof it even exists?
I know that it has appeared at least once before in this world. I've found records that suggest it appeared 500 years ago. The day that time stopped and the world was broken. The wave of terror, as all humanity realized their impending doom, surely summoned the beast.
So what happened after it appeared?
It only achieved physical form for a very brief time. Then it disappeared back to wherever it came from.
Because the world didn't end back then?
That is my theory. I don't imagine we will be so lucky this time around. All indications are that the world is truly ending this time. The data is clear on that. I want you to prove that my theory is correct. Yes, I want you to find the beast and defeat it for me.
Why worry about one monster now of all times?
There is a corollary to my theory. I believe that this beast comes from outside of this broken dimension. Unlike those of us living here, its body has not been affected by the warping of our time. There is something I wish to test, and I will need a sample of its flesh to do so. So what do you say? Will you hunt down the extra-dimensional beast for the sake of science?
Okay, a bit of a quick edit there. Sorry about that, guys. Looks like my headphones decided to turn off on me again, just like in the Splatoon live stream or session recording. Bit of a pain, but things back to normal, obviously. So let's see if we get into this. So what rough beast slouches? Inside the southern entrance of the temple ruins, on the upper level of the scorched earth, Lightning meets a man who presents Lightning with a perilous mission. He claims that a terrible beast has appeared to herald the end of the world, and he wants Lightning to find this beast, the Arrow Knight. Hunt it down and bring back a sample of its flesh. And, oh my lord. Remember earlier when I said that the last one standing quest wasn't the worst quest in this game? Well, not one of the hardest? This one would definitely take the cake for me, as I've not found a solution to actually taking care of this said Arrow Knight. I haven't gone that far, and I still have troubles with him. If you can beat him off a single playthrough, great, more power to you, but I am not so lucky here. But yeah, for any of you guys that are going for this quest, I wish you luck. I really do. Because until a couple of episodes from now, or a long time from now...
Not of this world. Right. I think I can handle that.
Oh,
I can't really help you guys.
so you will help me?
I might as well. I'll probably end up having to fight it anyway.
I am confident that you will be able to hunt down the beast. Don't forget to collect my samples.
Got it.
Here is all the research data I have about the beast. I hope it may help.
Get a copy of the Study of Despair. Okay.
Yeah, I'll do whatever I can.
There is not much time left until the end of the world. I will spend it waiting for your return.
Great. And here we have it. Now let's see if it actually shows up here. It's a day-long bestiary, chaos beast, large scale, question mark, question mark. Let's see if this is correct. Alright. Alright, yeah, this is it. See this? You have 3 standard conditions and resistance to all physical and ruin attacks. Its distribution is rare and the most valuable point about this, it has 7 freaking million HP. I've been studying up on Dark Aeons for Final Fantasy X, and I can't get past them. How will I get past this thing? Well, I'll have to wait for a long time. But yeah, for any of you guys that are curious, if you're watching this the day it comes out, and are trying to find a way to beat this quest, so I say you won't be waiting a long time, because I still need to figure out a single strategy using my classes. But enough of my ranting aside, that pretty much does it for the end of this day. After you initiate this quest, you really don't have much, well, at least I don't have anything else planned to do. I'll be spending the rest of the big stuff tomorrow. But anyway, what I plan on doing is, for the rest of the time that we have, the rest of these 5 hours, I'm going to be spending it trying to get the resources of skeletons down for Quest 7, Skeletons in the Closet, which requires you to beat all those things and get the skeleton to appear, the Omega one. So yeah, if you want to do that, great. If not, well, you can wait a bit. Sparrow's Comb, I believe that's also a helpful item. Let me see. Let's see, adornments, or not adornments, accessories. Lowers ATB cost, but increases strength and magic significantly. Not as much as a Prado or Ghostly Hood, but it does decrease it halfway at least. So I'll let that be a risk. Alright, but there's that. And we pretty much done everything we need to. From here on out, I'm just going to be cutting out the rest of this day, as it's just going to be me spending most of my time chronostasing and just being skeletons. If the Omega one does happen to show up, I'll show that at. But for now, I'll see you guys in 5 seconds when we get to the end of the day. As you can probably tell from the theme that's playing right now, Skeleton Omega. Let's see what we can do around here. Time for our first Omega fight. Let's hope for the best. Alright. Now these guys act in a very similar way to that of the Cactuar from before. As in, most attacks, they not only get damage to them, they've also got triple the HP of their originals, meaning they're going to be a lot bulkier to defeat. Not gonna lie there. Now for this guy, first things first, if you have Deep Brave, make sure to cast that. It'll make stuff like this Blood Sword deal less damage should it hit you. And even though it doesn't do much damage, just keep casting arrows upon arrows and stagger it. Your flames and floods with purple lightning. These should be enough to actually damage it. Of course, you can also inflict a deeper attacks, but I did not actually grab that for this, so I'm not gonna lie there. And we're gonna see how much damage we can actually deal here. If we're lucky, we can get him to crumble before he comes back to his form. Alright. Gonna repeat that. Flame. And flame. Aurora, go. Come on, snagger, snagger, snagger. That's all I'm looking for right now. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Got a second stagger time. Ah. Alright. Flame. Will normal attacks work on them, I wonder? Nope, it does not. Firestorm do anything? Nope. Yeah, again. Dune is completely blind here.
Let's do it.
Oh, Bloodsword, Bloodsword.
Blood's up.
Nice try. Alright. Oh, bravery. I don't think so, buddy. That's my thing. Alright. 1, 2. Bloodsword, Bloodsword. Ah, that got me. Alright. Flame. You know, we got the EP for it. After this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, go for it. Flame. Another flame. Ah. Son of a monkey. Well then. Go on for overclock. And just deal as much damage as we can. Up. Up. And up. Gonna use a potion after this. How have you not been launched? Okay. Aurora. Flames away. Ah. You've got this. Come on, come on. Flame.
You're so eager to die.
Now. Man, if I could do something to get rid of that ailment. That's a bit of a detriment for us. Who knows how long it actually lasts. Lucky for us, these guys don't actually restore any HP, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, I don't. Come on! Ah!
Let's switch it up.
2, 3. Flame! Ah! As I might as well just get myself killed, like literally. Come on at me. He's halfway there, so I'm not gonna give up. But I want that little hit. Because at this point, he's just gonna keep restocking this attack. Gotta let him hit me. I was casting random flames and floods. Don't stagger. Wait, actually, now I think about it. Yeah, screw it. Hoping not to waste it, but I will take advantage of this now while I have the opening. After all, a couple more of these hits should take him down, hopefully. I probably just overclock this all the way to victory. Any slashing? Not gonna hold back. Just gotta keep slashing. And then flame strikes all around. Yeah. Ouch.
You can't beat me. I've had worse.
That's it, I'm really close. There we go. Let's try this again. Phoenix Downs, away. This time, you're not gonna do that haste trick on me. I refuse to let you do that to me. Now, stagger. Just make sure you don't try that move again. Alright. He's right there. And it's over! Oh, a Harbinger of Death. Ah, how fitting. Took us 5 minutes, no good rating, but hey, we took care of a freaking skeleton. An Omega skeleton at that. And I am personally happy now. And from that, we get a Cursal 2 and a notification saying we defeat all skeletons. And as a bonus for defeating an Omega, you get a little reward. I acquired the Bone Cracker. Yeah, so you see, each one of these Omegas actually drops their own specific item. Now, any of the enemies that you find with actual weapons in Omega form, you can actually get their items, guaranteed. As for other guys, like say the Niblets and the Goblets and all those kind of characters, they'll just drop up accessories. Personally though, the weapons are the better half of this. Because if you compare them to say, oh I don't know, an Overture to Bonecracker, it has 550 strength and magic, and it has Deprotect Chaser, which makes physical attacks like attack more effective against enemies afflicted with Deprotect, Curse, or Poison, makes Ruin more effective against enemies afflicted with D-Shell. I don't know about you guys, but I find that very helpful. So with that said, I'm going to give it the Blazefire Saber and give it the Bone Cracker. It'll also just make our journey a lot easier. But there you have it. 1 is Omega down, and a whole bunch more to go. I believe like 33 of them? Well no, this counts as one of them, so that'd be 32 left. So we're only just beginning, as the Harbinger of Death achievement just stated. But we've gotten our goal. We defeat a Skeleton Omega. We can now head back to the Ruffian, we can talk to our man, and we can complete ourselves that quest. And of course, if you don't complete this now, you can actually do this a lot later within the guide. Now, if we can just get this thing to load up for me, that'd be awesome. That'd be fantastico. Da 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 da. There we go. Oh, actually, hold on a second. While I'm here,
take your time.
I was already stuck on that one Phoenix down we used, and potion. And potion right here, and we're good to go.
You'd better make it back alive. It'll whip you off.
Don't worry, we will. We're still alive now, aren't we? And then, as for this, Jameis, my buddy.
More and more new
No, wrong person. Jameis, I'm right here.
The revenge you always wanted is complete. I destroyed every last one of the skeletons that got your kids.
You did it! You got revenge for me! Thank you! I knew you were the right person to ask!
Do you feel better now?
Yes. I suppose I do. But it's still not the same as having my kids back with me.
That's the way revenge goes.
Yeah, you're probably right. But at least it saved me from pickling myself to death.
You're done grieving?
I'll never stop grieving. But I feel like I can face the grief head-on now. I don't want to be living in a bottle when the world ends. I'm gonna go visit their grave and tell my kids about this. I can't do much more to thank you, but at least take this.
So what do we have? 4,500 gil, a Pioneer's eye patch. A good amount of upgrades for ourselves. And there we have it. That will conclude day 4. We've done everything we need to.
There's really not much time left until you need to return to the Ark.
Yeah, hold that thought, Hope.
Come on.
Yep, we can sleep at the inn for 1 hour, at least until 6 o'clock. Then it's time to head on home, so we take all a well-deserved rest for our great completion. Cheers to us. Good night, people. I'll see you guys in half an hour. Just enough rest that a savior needs. Especially that was used to be a soldier. And now the time has come. The 4th day is finally over, ladies and gentlemen. After so many sessions, we're done with this. Day 4, goodbye. Day 5 begins in the next session. And there... Oh, well, the journey's just beginning, that's for sure. That is for sure. Now I just gotta wait for this temporal rift to take us back up to our home. Unless Lumina has something to say to us, like she always does at the end of every quest that we do. And something tells me that she does. Or no, wait, hold on.
Sarah, it won't be long now. I'm coming home soon, aren't I?
No, wait! A reminder from Benevelza. It was just a mirage. God didn't want me to forget the bait he dangled in front of me when he asked me to be the savior. But the moment I realized that, I became aware of something else too. When I looked into Sarah's face, when I heard her voice and when I saw the promise of her return, I should have felt something, a surge of joy or warmth. But instead, I felt nothing inside. And strangely, I didn't care.
Kind of like how you act on the outside. How fitting. Yet another seed grows on the tree of Yggdrasil. And with that, day 5 with 7 days till the end. The 13th day is coming close, people. We've almost reached our goal.
Are you doing okay, Light?
We're fine, Hope. Just saw a mirage of Sarah, and had a realization that we are emotionless, but nothing too big. Nothing too big. What's with your day?
Vanille seems well. I'm glad. I remember her, you know, from way back when.
I bet. Now about Fang.
Listen, when the final day arrives, Fang is going to try to save Vanille. I'm sure of it.
And what about you? Will you try to stop Vanille? Stop the Soul Song? You know it's God's will that it takes place.
Have you forgotten he's holding my sister hostage? The promise of her return, anyway. I've got to do what he wants, or else.
Interesting answer. Some people might take that to mean if it wasn't for the threat, you would consider defying him.
Some people might? What about you? Do you trust me?
Of course I trust you. I'm sorry, Light. I didn't mean to sound like I don't. I'll always be on your side, even if you do decide to turn against God. You know that.
That's good to know. Should that ever come to happen. What about Sarah?
It was just for a second, but I saw Sarah. I guess I must be doing something right. God decided to give me a little taste of my final reward.
You don't sound very pleased.
Ever since I woke up as the Savior, I haven't felt much of anything.
I think it's because you've been made something more than human. Something almost divine.
Wait, what do you mean?
The Savior is God's chosen servant. The Aradia is your life force now. It's the light of God himself inside every cell of your being. What I'm saying is, it's as if you're turning into a god yourself.
And when does that stop? When the end comes? Will I be sitting up there in heaven with Bonavelsa himself? Not the future I want.
I bet. You're gonna be there when Sarah wakes, correct? Correct. Now before we end off, of course we get ourselves a little package from Hope himself. We get the EP ability Estunada, as you can probably tell from its name if you've been paying attention to Final Fantasy logic. It is a ability that costs EP and lets you pretty much cure any and all of stats ailments. Good for when you're going up against, say, Omega guys with freaking haste or slow and curse abilities. I wish we had this earlier, but you know what? That ship has sailed. I don't know how much to say is. And with that done, guys, that's gonna do it for this session of Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII. We finally completed Day 4, and tomorrow, well, Day 5 begins a new journey to a new location, and probably gonna want to be maybe one of the most repetitious areas in terms of just completing quests. Because basically, if you guys remember, we're heading to the Wildlands. Basically the Dead Dunes, but this time we're not using any chronostasis. Nope, we're going to be doing it bit by bit in a single swipe of our blade, in a way. I honestly don't know where I was going with that, but anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this session of Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII. If you did enjoy, as always, make sure to leave your likes and your comments down below, share this video with your friends, and of course, if you're new here to the channel, and want to see more Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII as it comes out on a daily schedule, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, this is Smiling Dread 4 signing out. Have a great rest of your day, take care, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow with some more Lightning Returns.